What happened to Yaman? The red carpet scandal that shook the world. Have you ever watched a star fall right before your eyes? Wondered how a single night could unravel years of adoration, trust, and dreams? What does it take for a celebrity to go from idolized to infamous in mere moments? The summer of 2025 delivered a moment so shocking, so raw that it left fans reeling and the internet ablaze with questions. This wasn't just a red carpet appearance gone wrong. It was the night Yaman, the man once hailed as perfection personified, seemed to shatter his own legacy. Buckle up, because mag-style gossip is diving deep into the scandal that's got everyone talking. And trust us, you won't want to miss a single detail. The night that changed everything. Picture this: a glittering red carpet, cameras flashing, and the world watching. Yaman, the Turkish heartthrob who stole hearts across Italy and beyond, stepped out not as the polished actor we all knew, but as a man caught in a whirlwind of chaos. By his side, Sara, a glamorous figure already familiar to tabloid readers, not just for her beauty, but for her status as a married high society mogul, mother to a 7-year-old, and owner of a sprawling empire of restaurants and nightclubs. This wasn't just a casual appearance. It was a statement, a spectacle, a catastrophe. The crowd held its breath, expecting the charm and charisma that Jan had always delivered. But what unfolded was far from the fairy tale. Their walk down the red carpet lacked grace, professionalism, or even a hint of respect. It was as if Jan and Sara had forgotten the world was watching, or worse, didn't care. Their behavior wasn't just awkward. It was a cringe-inducing drama that felt like the climax of a turbulent love story. Fans who once saw Jan as the epitome of composure watched in horror as he stumbled through poses that screamed recklessness. This wasn't the Yaman who played heroes on screen. This was a man lost in the moment, his carefully crafted image unraveling with every step. A fall from grace. For years, Yaman was more than an actor. He was a symbol. Fans didn't just admire him, they believed in him. His roles resonated deeply, offering glimpses of strength, vulnerability, and authenticity that made him a role model. From his breakout days to his rise in Italy's spotlight since 2020, Jan had built a reputation as a man who could do no wrong. But that night on the red carpet, something shifted. Was this a one-off mistake, or had the cracks in his persona been there all along, hidden beneath the charm? Mag-style gossip has been tracking Jan's journey. And let's be real, the Italian media scene is a beast. It's a world of glitz, glamour, and relentless scrutiny where late-night parties and tabloid headlines can swallow even the strongest stars. Jan, once the picture of discipline, seemed to have been swept away by this whirlwind. The man who once exuded confidence now appeared as a shadow of himself, caught in a scandal that wasn't just about a bad night. It was about a transformation. The woman at the center of the storm. Let's talk about Sara. She's no stranger to the spotlight, but her role in this drama has raised eyebrows. A Married woman, a mother, and a powerhouse in Italy's elite circles. Sara's decision to parade alongside Jan in such a provocative manner has sparked endless debate. Was this love, defiance, or a complete loss of control? Their chemistry on the red carpet wasn't the stuff of romance novels. It was chaotic, unpolished, and frankly uncomfortable to watch. Sara didn't move like a seasoned PR professional managing a star. She strutted like a pop diva ready to steal the stage. And Jan, he wasn't the commanding presence fans expected. Every glance, every gesture screamed of a man caught in a whirlwind, not an artist in control. The fact that Sara is married with a child only adds fuel to the fire. Mag-style gossip isn't here to judge personal choices. But when you're a public figure, every move sends a message. For Jan, this wasn't just a personal misstep. It was a betrayal of the trust fans had placed in him. The red carpet, a stage where stars are expected to shine, became a mirror, reflecting a troubling reality. The aftermath, a star in crisis. What makes this scandal so gut-wrenching isn't just the night itself, it's what came next. Jan didn't step back to reflect or address the chaos. Instead, he returned to sit hand in hand with Sara, acting as if the world hadn't just witnessed his fall. To fans, this felt like a slap in the face. After years of loyalty, of defending him through every rumor and tabloid tale, they were left questioning, who is Jan Yaman now? Is he still the actor who inspired them? Or has he become a puppet of the media machine, chasing headlines instead of art? Social media erupted with fans expressing everything from heartbreak to outrage. This isn't the Jan we loved. One ex-post read, echoing the sentiments of thousands. Others tried to defend him, painting him as a misunderstood artist caught in a moment of passion. But the truth is hard to ignore. Jan's transformation isn't just about one night. It's about a gradual shift. One that started when he dove headfirst into Italy's fast-paced, party-heavy media world. The man who once stood for discipline and charisma now seemed consumed by the very lifestyle he once seemed to rise above. Can Jan Yaman rise again? Here's where things get interesting. Jan Yaman isn't just a celebrity. He's a human being, flawed, complex, and capable of redemption. Mag-style gossip believes there's still hope for the star who once lit up screens and hearts. But the road back won't be easy. The red carpet scandal wasn't just a PR disaster. It was a wake-up call for Jan to reclaim his brilliance. He needs to step away from the chaos, rediscover the discipline that made him a star, and focus on what truly matters, his craft. Fans have a role to play here, too. Instead of tearing him down on social media, we can lift him up by supporting his projects and reminding him of the impact he's had. Jan has championed causes like children's charities in the past, efforts that show the heart beneath the headlines. By amplifying these projects, fans can help him find his way back to the values that defined him. The bigger picture: fame, responsibility, and redemption. This scandal raises bigger questions about fame and responsibility. When you're a public figure, your actions ripple far beyond the red carpet. Jan's story is a reminder that stars aren't just entertainers. They're symbols of dreams and aspirations. Fans invest not just time, but emotion in their idols. And when those idols falter, it shakes their world. But it's also a reminder that no one is perfect. Jan's misstep doesn't erase his talent or his potential. It's a chapter, not the whole story. Will Jan Yaman find his way back to the spotlight? Can he rebuild the trust he's lost and prove that he's more than a tabloid headline? Only time will tell. Mag-style gossip. We'll be watching, and we know you will be, too. This red carpet moment may go down in history as a scandal, but it could also be the turning point that pushes Jan to rediscover his fire. The choice is his, and the world is waiting to see what he does next. The future awaits. As we close this chapter of the Jan Yaman saga, one thing is clear. The red carpet wasn't just a stage. It was a mirror. It reflected a man at a crossroads, caught between the allure of fame and the weight of responsibility. The question isn't just whether Jan can recover. It's whether he can transform this moment into a catalyst for growth. Will he rise above the chaos, or will this night remain the symbol of his artistic decline? Mag-style gossip is rooting for a comeback, but the journey starts with Jan himself. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. Share your thoughts with us on X. Do you think Jan Yaman can reclaim his crown? Or has the red carpet marked the end of an era? Let's keep the conversation going.